खुद को साफ कर पहले.
Forget my junk. Check out my gunk.
Oh yeah. What is a face wash and why can't I just put like random body soap on my face?
Do not bully your oily skin friend. Like,
How is she calling me the oily skin friend? Oh, society holds women to a higher standard, but you are also holding us to a shit standard. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
एक साबुन use करेगा ठीक है भाई.
It's true. Hello and welcome to Plum Skin City, yet another episode. I am your host Rohan Joshi. This is the show for everybody who doesn't know anything about skincare, wants to know a lot more about skincare, but because I am incompetent, will still know nothing about skincare at the end of this episode. You will, however, know 4 extra words you can use in conversation, and on the gram, that's all that really matters. Which is why I have with me 2 esteemed guests on the panel. My first guest is a skinfluencer, a beauty expert, the OG. Give it up for Aishwarya Kandpal. And with her, for some reason, we have the relationship expert and the leading cause of divorce among Indian men, Raunaq Rajani. Woo-hoo. Welcome to the show. My guests first,
They're
I would
leaving
like
their wives for me.
You know, who wouldn't?
Yeah,
Who wouldn't?
that's
100%. Yes,
true.
they are leaving their wives for Raunaq Rajani.
Yeah.
Yes, that is correct. Raunaq Rajani helping multiple men have an awakening. Either way, today's episode, friends, is about one of the most basic, essential steps of skincare, which is what is face wash and why do we use it? And because this is show for nobody, I want to start with the most basic question of all. What is a face?
what kind of a face are we talking about? The face that you put forward before society, or the one that you wear in public?
I see that you don't know the answer to this question. So, Raunaq,
trying.
what?
A period of time is called a phase.
He is absolutely correct.
It's
Assume
a
this is a
phase.
good phase that
This
I
is
want
a
to show.
face.
Yeah, it's a period of time.
Children.
Sorry,
Come back
uncle.
to
So
uncle.
sorry, so
Come back to
sorry. So
uncle.
sorry about that.
Supposing it is about the face that I want to put forward to society.
That requires a face wash.
What is a face wash and why can't I just put like random body soap on my face and call it a day?
If you don't have a clean canvas to work on, you know, whatever else that you're going to layer on your face will just be useless.
I see my face
So you
as
have to
more
have
of
a
a
cleaner
wall
face
on Carter
kind of-
Road that people occasionally graffiti on and not a canvas.
That's right.
But
Right,
yes, I see your point.
It's
Yeah.
like, have you used those shower gels which are like
Meant
three
for
in,
the body.
3 in 1? So you
3 in
Also
1, yes.
shampoo.
shampoo.
Yes.
Can also
Yeah,
be
so it's,
used as
it's like
shampoo,
yeah.
it's like it's like a whole condom all over you and then you wash it
Exactly.
off.
Yes,
It's just,
Exactly.
Why
At
are
this
there
point, I
three
don't know
different
what you're
things
worse at using, shampoo or condom. I can't tell which
it's a
product you're
jug
struggling
condom
to understand
all the
here.
way to the front. Yeah, now I use 3 different condoms.
I think for the longest time, especially people our age, and I would believe older millennials have just grown up using one single bar soap all our lives.
To
Right?
the point where
Which-
sometimes if you had soap in your eyes, you picked up the clothes washing soap also.
No, but
Yeah,
honestly,
it's happened to me. It's
I think it's happened to a lot of
I feel like it's happened to me
Lot of
yesterday.
us.
Chowk gaye?
That's just a very subtle way that skincare brands are marketing themselves today. They're like chalk guy with niacinamide.
Ah, I see.
Okay.
You know, just one episode where that word doesn't make an appearance, but here we are. Like, how is face skin different from, like, say, body skin? Like,
This is definitely a little thicker
Okay.
and less sensitive than your facial skin. And
Right.
facial skin is supposed to be much thinner, which is why it gets aged faster. You see wrinkles happening here faster. It's more exposed. You know, your entire body still remains
No,
covered.
she's only looking at you.
yeah,
and
like
saying,
she's not broken eye contact while saying that last part.
But that's genuinely the point. Your body skin is naturally thicker. Plus, it's covered the entire while, right? Like, none of us is
Correct.
like walking around exposed in the sun.
Oh,
Yeah.
so the face is basically an
Seemingly
uncle, an Indian
thinner.
uncle. Got it.
yeah.
It's understood.
Speaking of which, a lot of uncles told me, "Teko dekh raha hu to bahut charbhi chad gayi hai," and I was like, "Yeah, that's why I don't use face wash anymore."
Oh, I see. And not just a pretty face. That's good. That's good to know. What is sort of the difference between? I mean, here, every single thing on this table right now next to me is face
a
wash,
face wash,
but they're all
yes.
different. First of all, what is the difference between, say, a face wash that is available in gel form and cream form? Like, texturally, is there a difference?
Gel-based things are ideal, very blanket statement, but largely ideal for people with oily skin and like larger pores.
Okay.
And cream-based things are well suited for people with drier, normal, dehydrated skin types.
Got it.
That's about it.
A little lost. So if you have dry skin, put cream.
No, if you have dry skin, use a cream-based face wash because cream.
Because you use the cream-based face wash, what happens? You
You just don't lose your natural oils from the skin.
Got it.
Your skin has natural
So
oils.
then you don't lose your natural oils.
Yes.
Then you get oily skin, and then you use gel again.
You don't know.
Big time for
Essentially, your skin cannot change that easily. So if you're born, and I believe you're born with oily skin, you have oily skin.
Wow.
I can
Looked
see
straight
that.
at you,
Wow.
took a
That's
half
just
second pause,
laser
and then
fo-
said, I believe.
And this is what she did. This is what she did. She
Like,
said,
yeah, I
Guys.
believe.
as India's leading dermat, I must say, that's oily.
Oh my god!
Oilium. That's what she said.
Guys, friends.
No. But either way,
But yeah.
Bharat Petroleum, you understood? समझा गया होली
I'm
तेरे को?
sorry, people with oily skin just
What's his
please
skin like?
Don't
I want to call him
disagree.
something.
Hey, chip, chup.
You're
Sorry.
Hiding your skin behind your
That is
beard.
bullying.
Hiding all your insecurities.
That is bullying.
No,
That is
you
not
gotta tell
right.
me what
Young
skin is.
people watching
You
the
gotta
show
tell.
do not bully your oily skin friend. Like,
How is she calling me the oily skin friend?
Please apologize to Tel Malish at once.
this is so
Tell-
wrong.
Please, I'm begging you, tell me the
This
type
is
of my
not-
skin. I'll say something back, guys. I
This
don't,
looks like normal skin. I don't know.
what is not bland
Okay,
vanilla
okay.
as normal skin? You have no character to your skin.
He doesn't actually.
One eternity later.
If this guy wakes up in the morning, his skin might feel a little tight, a little stretchy, and in that case, you should look for ingredients like oats, panthenol, ceramides. Yes.
Hey, this has oats. This
Yes.
is oat and ceramide.
Yes, that
Supports
exactly.
skin barrier, nourishes
So-
dry skin.
That's right.
There we go.
That's right.
I
Just
believe
can't-
that the one for you, sir, pore cleansing green tea, pore cleansing face wash, which fights pimples and controls oil with glycolic acid.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
So now this says with glycolic acid,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I'd assume like people often think of acid on your face as a bad thing.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
what is a good acid? What's a bad acid?
A certain permissible quantity would count as a good acid, and acids like salicylic acid, glycolic acid are
Microdosing.
basically
Mike, yeah, exactly.
microdosing.
Prescribed
That's
amount of
not
acid.
OD.
Correct.
Yes.
100%.
OD versus MD. It's like
MD
salicylic
stands for
acid.
microdosing, to be clear.
That's
Anybody
it.
who's drawing any other definitions
No other
of the word
conclusions.
MD, I would like to point out it only refers to microdosing and not managing director or any other third word y'all are thinking. Shame on you.
I thought you guys were talking about my dad.
Why? Does your dad talk about you?
Yeah. I talk about MD. He talks about HS. His son. That's what.
रोज घर आता है उसके मुंह से 10 साल से पेट्रोल के लिए पैसा नहीं दिया है. So you also mentioned this idea of using something that has less sort of soapiness or
Yes.
less soap.
Yes,
So
yes.
does that have something to do with like
Yes.
sulfates or like
Yes.
less sulfates?
Yes,
And could you
yes.
shed some light on this whole
How do
sulfate
you know this,
thingy?
dude?
See, I
Huh?
mean,
How do you know sulfates?
Oh, I know it because I was given a cue card. There's SLS
Yes.
and SLES.
SLS is
Huh.
slightly more harsh. I mean, it's a
Okay.
traditional sulfate.
Okay.
It was also used in detergents.
And the SLES is gentler. you're
SLS
saying.
is much gentler. Yes.
Got it.
Dude, I was traveling, so then I didn't carry any soap, so I borrowed my wife's face cleanser, and I thought it got spoiled because there was no.
This is
no-
actually
Oh my
a
God,
really
that's
important
the
point
There
that
was
you're
no
bringing up
foam.
because a lot of people just
Yes.
associate the idea of cleaning with
With
lather
foam, yes.
and foam, which
Yes.
is not true.
Yes.
Okay. What
Yeah.
is double cleansing?
Abhi face mein kya hai? You have a lot of natural oils, and the Koreans believe that you can only break oil with oil. So they invented something called cleansing balms or cleansing oils. You clean your face with a cleansing balm, which is like a heavily oil-based product, and then you go in with a normal foam-based cleanser like that.
Right.
It's ideal mostly for women because we wear a lot of makeup. Double cleansing breaks down makeup. I don't sort of propagate it for men. Y'all don't need it. तुम लोग एक ही product use कर लो, that's a lot.
I appreciate the condescension.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
हाँ, you know, honestly, तुम लोगों से एक भी हुआ ना तो हम खुश है. खुश है हम.
I love how earlier on Rohan said that society holds women to a higher standard, but you are also holding us to a shit standard. Like,
Yeah, it's true.
एक साबुन
It's
use करेगा
true.
ठीक है भाई.
It's true. You just
it's-
dropped a तुमसे ना हो पाएगा बेटा on us right
It's
now.
just-
No, but also because I live with a woman, I have been advised by my wife often, and I don't often follow it. That if she has,
Sorry, quick
if we
question.
have-
Is the woman you live with and your wife the same
Are the same
person?
people?
Just checking.
Yeah.
Okay. You made it sound like they were
Surprised you
different
didn't
people.
come back with a comeback with that.
You said, because I live with a woman, my wife
So I
said.
live with a woman, and sometimes I call my wife and I'm like, मैं क्या करूँ इसका? मैं क्या करूँ इसका? ये जा नहीं रही है मेरे घर से. She's like, is your girlfriend still around? So my wife, if we, like for example, when we went on a beach holiday, she gave me a lot of sunscreen. So then she told me that time I have to double cleanse because first I have to let
Yes.
the
Yes.
sunscreen come out
Yes.
and then not.
I'm
not
proud
the
of your
sunscreen.
wife.
There was a brief second there where I thought she was going to say, I'm proud of you, Raunaq. But
Yeah.
she skipped straight over to I'm proud of your wife.
just proud of
तू अभी भी
women in
नल्ला है, ठीक है?
I'll tell you.
But your wife.
I'll tell you what.
But that's true.
Okay, I'll tell you what I tend to do. I never feel like putting sunscreen because she told me to put sunscreen. I feel like putting sunscreen because we are out and she's putting sunscreen. I'm like,
So I'm like,
मेरे को भी
कुछ नहीं
चाहिए.
रहने का है.
मेरे को भी
मेरे
चाहिए.
को
Like if
करना
I'm
है.
watching TV at night and then she does like a night skin routine. I was
So like मेरे को भी करना
मेरे को
है.
भी चाहिए.
I want.
Then she puts some.
FOMO is an
It's cool.
acceptable
Yeah.
way to get people into good habits. The
coffee is
founder
cool.
of Plum actually started out as a soap manufacturer and sort of formulating their own soaps and doing their own thing. And then the brand sort of been around for 10, almost 11 years.
Yeah.
And all of Plum's products are formulated in-house, just like the check that I will receive from Plum for saying this. So thank
Yeah,
you,
Cheers,
listen,
Plum.
that was pretty impressive. You didn't look once into the cue card.
I
You said the
know,
whole thing
right?
about the
I
founder.
know, right?
I gotta tell you, I can do a bit of formulating myself. It's just I don't like to boast and all, but
Sure.
yeah. So like, so basically, like if the bottle is half, you can put some water in it and mix it up. and
Yeah.
Oh, that.
You just have a whole
brilliant,
bottle.
Yeah,
brilliant,
100%.
brilliant.
That's the special, that face wash where the active is middle classness.
If you just apply oats on your
Yeah,
face.
yeah. Just mix
Yeah.
them with a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah.
of
And if you put some
water.
water, it's more oats.
So as the popular song once said, "Bhige oat tere."
That's true.
is what we have for breakfast. I think we broke Aishwarya. We finally done it. Broke
It's
her.
so bad. It's so
We broke
bad.
her.
Oh my God.
Yes, we broke her.
I could never come up with that.
Fantastic. Yes. What face wash is going to wipe off the stench of that joke? None, I say. None. Now, a lot of these face washes also have what are called actives
Yes.
in them. How important is the active in a face wash? Or do you not have to panic too much
What
about
is an
that?
active? First say that.
An active is an ingredient that brings about a certain form of exfoliation probably on your skin or a certain form of change. Like retinoids are a very important active.
Oh, it's like a protester. It's like we want to do something.
Actually, yes. A very protesting ingredient that its job is to bring about some change.
it's a
Like
doer.
it's meant to. It has to.
Right. So salicylic
So-
acid sort of cleans your blackheads and pores
Actually,
a little
yeah,
bit.
damn, absolutely.
Yeah.
You did your research.
I
well.
did my research.
You
yeah.
did.
Why don't you eat a cue
You
card?
did.
Yeah, I did my research.
Oh, you
I
did?
did a little
Yes,
research.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
What
right.
did you type when you were searching? That?
Riyan Parag hot. But yes, how important are the actives?
Again, differs from skin type to skin type. If you're again dry, dehydrated, normal, you don't necessarily need to have all these actives. You can just
Right.
get away with having oats and ceramides. They're great for your skin. But if you have oily skin, like my friend and I over here, you ought to have salicylic acid
Right.
for sure, or glycolic, or a good enough combination of one of these things that can remove the debris and the gunk from the
Understood.
layers of your skin and kind of just brighten your complexion or remove the gunk and the blackheads like you
So are you
rightly
telling
said.
me that?
You have a lot of gunk and blackheads. A lot of us do, and that's completely fine. Own it!
Oh, I was not saying that. You know, I was just
Sorry,
trying to
you're
make a
not-
joke
you're
about how we could
super
clean
clear
the city with the debris and
Salicylic
gunk. I thought we could give face wash to the BMC, and suddenly she goes, "Hey, you!
He's like,
You got gunk on your face."
Yeah, खुद को साफ कर पहले बड़ा शहर साफ करेगा. Let's see what happens.
That's what Gandhiji said, right? Cleanliness starts from home.
Yes, yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Now, slightly practical question. I have carried tubes while traveling, and they can sometimes open up in the toiletry kit because they're looser. Of course, Plum Cosmetics. No. Plum Skincare's tube comes with a lock.
Ooh!
You know, comes
Okay,
with a lock.
that's
There's a lock,
good. I haven't
so it
seen a
doesn't
lot
happen.
of brands do that with their tubes.
I'm going to hand you this tube because I must know what is the correct amount of weight. First, I must open and then know.
Easy.
How the heck? there we go, done.
I live with a
Oh, it's
woman, bro.
this.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want us to basically test, right, without showing each other, what is the appropriate amount of face wash? So why don't you take what you think is an appropriate amount?
Is the appropriate amount?
Yes.
Go, bro.
Like, all right, here we go. So is this?
This. Woo!
No, it's not good.
I mean, that's a lot.
Is that face wash in your hand or are you just excited to see me?
But that is the actual amount you should be using. Either you have to be extremely rich to be able to afford that much face wash every day, twice a day.
I'm really rich.
Or you have to be a rich
everything that's on set is mine today.
Doing that.
So we will now move on to a section we call Rapid Fire. Question 1. What is double cleansing? He buzzed first.
When you clean your face twice, because I have to say, you didn't ask me what is double cleansing and why. I said,
Okay, what is double cleansing? 5 marks. Does that help?
First you clear, you want to clean off your makeup, your
Paap, din bhar ke paap.
Yeah, your din bhar ke
Yeah,
paap,
your
your sunscreen. Because the Koreans, they made this, that oil fights oil.
I love this
Right?
person.
So-
I'm so proud of what I've spoken on this show today. This guy gets it.
So all of that goes, and then you
I'm
do
proud of
you can do it again.
Sahi jawab.
That's right. Let's go.
Sahi jawab.
You're
Proud of you,
Nailed it. Second question. What is the full form of SLS? You buzzed first.
No, you're biased.
No, he buzzed
Yours
first.
first. She
But
buzzed
he has. Okay, you buzzed first. Fine.
I don't know the answer.
No, he buzzed. Wow, you don't know the answer.
Okay.
Sodium laurels are
You don't know the answer. It is 1-all. It is 1-all. Has it ever happened where like your opponent in a rapid fire has just taken pity on you from the first question and he's just giving it to you out of pity? Like there's an anti-competitive charity that she's doing to you. Next question. Name 2 actives.
Salicylic acid and retinoids.
There we go. 2-1. Next question. All right. What is the recommended face wash from these for somebody with Raunaq skin type?
Go for it.
The green tea one.
Oh yeah, that is correct indeed. There we go. It is 2-all, guys. Neck and neck. And with that, come to the last question. How old is Plum Skincare?
10.
Yes, that is it. A 3-2 win.
I want to say they've been around for 10 years, but in my heart, they've been around forever.
That's fantastic. And the hamper goes to Aishwarya. But it's fine that it doesn't go to Raunaq because in his heart, the hamper has been there forever. And that is the important thing.
But I got 5 of these. So,
Oh my
look
God.
at that.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
God.
You put a
There
smile
we
in this
go.
box and on this
There
oily
we
face.
go.
You get it?
Raunaq. Oh yeah.
Okay, today we're going to show you plum.
That's right.
Rice water, niacinamide.
yes.
You guys know
yes,
this one.
Yes.
Right?
One eternity later.
Thank you, Plum. I love you. This has been my favorite brand since 10 years. Forever.
I just want to quickly sum up. So face wash should be used before sleep, after sleep. It doesn't always matter how foamy it is. Don't necessarily panic if it's not foamy. It's still perfectly good face wash.
Yeah, you don't want your skin to feel squeaky clean also.
100%.
Sometimes the gunk is a character.
There we go.
Forget my junk. Check out my gunk.
Oh yeah. Please send all complaints to @gmail.com. Thank you everybody for watching. If you do have any more tips or about skincare or face wash in general, feel free to drop them in the comments. If you like this episode, feel free to tell us in the comments. If you didn't like this episode, go to somebody else's YouTube channel and tell them you don't like them instead. And on our next episode, we will be talking about serums and moisturizers and all sorts of things you can put on your face. And in some way that I don't fully understand yet, snails are involved and the goop that they produce. It's going to be fascinating. One way or another, see you on the next episode.